Thank you, Rector Littell, and congratulations to the Board of Visitors since they had to make this whole thing up, since it hasn't been done before. Since it was announced that I had agreed to serve a second 7-year term as Chancellor, I have repeatedly been asked the same question: why would you do that? Encountering a question multiple times provides the opportunity to consider one's response, and I have. First, and most obviously, because of the wardrobe. As I said when I was invested 7 years ago, it reminds me of a unique blending of medieval academic tradition and Lady Gaga. Second, I was agreeable to staying because of the caliber of our college's leadership at all levels and my optimism about our future. The faculty, deans, Board of Visitors led by Rector Littell are all people of the highest quality and dedication to our students and to our college. During my first term, for nearly 7 years, I enjoyed a wonderful relationship with Taylor Reevely and admired his leadership. When I was approached a year or so ago about signing up for a second term, I said that my decision would depend entirely on who was chosen to succeed Taylor as president. The selection of Catherine Rowe made my decision very easy. I'm confident that Catherine will provide William & Mary not only with great leadership, but also with dedication to strengthening its ancient traditions, even as she brings sweeping energy and ideas for innovation and new achievements to the college. I'm incredibly enthusiastic about our future with Catherine as president. Not to mention that after 326 years, we were a little overdue for a woman at the helm. I can only imagine how proud Queen Mary must be as she turns to William III and says, "About time." I truly look forward to working with her during my second term, and I will do everything I can to support her. A third reason for re-enlisting is the students here. Engaging with William & Mary's students is incredibly rewarding. Their ideas, their enthusiasm, their passion for serving others is truly extraordinary. William & Mary is a university of great historical accomplishment and a university primed for even greater achievement in the future because of the students who are here today. Fourth, and finally, I wanted to continue because William & Mary gives me hope. I have worked for 8 presidents and known many politicians in both parties over nearly 5 decades. And I never met one who had a monopoly on revealed truth. At a time when our country faces deep challenges at home and abroad, we have too many leaders across the entire political spectrum whose outsized egos are coupled with undersized backbones, who think they alone have the right answers. Who think they alone have the right answers, who demonize those who think differently, and who refuse to listen and take other points of view into account. The good news for America is that even though we have a lot of work to do and enormous obstacles ahead of us, we also have the power and the means to overcome them, just as this country has overcome worse episodes in the past. It will take a willingness to make tough decisions, a clear-eyed realism to see the world as it is rather than as we would like it to be, the willingness to listen and to learn from one another, an ability to see and understand other points of view, and the wisdom to calibrate principle and compromise for the greater good of our country. These qualities comprise the history and the essence of the William and Mary experience in and out of the classroom. It was at this college that I was first exposed to such an environment. And grounded in what I learned here, I have spent a life in public service working for presidents of both of our parties. In the great and urgent endeavors that lie before us, I have no doubt that the graduates and scholars of William and Mary, this community of learning, listening, and working through issues, rooted in the original soil and the basic principles of American liberty, have a special role and a special obligation to be part of the solution as leaders, as public servants, as citizens. I'm proud and honored to continue to serve as your chancellor as you help to write this nation's course. Thank you.